You know, if you're looking for a sparring partner, the mountain isn't gonna fight back. Bliss? Whoa, hold it! Okay, that was not sparring. Are you okay, Bliss? Whoa, all right. Okay, dragon form coming out, beating up a mountain. You want to talk about it?
I figured turning into a dragon instead of Thunderblight would cause less damage in the long run. It's nothing, just trying to cope with things.
It's nothing, and you start tearing new cave patterns. Yeah. Something's happened. Can I help?
I think you can, or I hope you can, or I'm trying to be more. Here I am trying to do the right thing and talk to those who are still here with me, yet here I am just being an angry, stubborn mule of a mare! He's gone! He's gone, Tarek!
Oh, no. It's your stepdad, isn't it? I thought he was getting better.
While I was in mourning with my friends for my previous dad, he slipped away in his sleep.
Oh, gosh. I'm so sorry. Wait. That was the exact same day as your dad?
It's a cruel coincidence, isn't it? That's why I came out here. I didn't want to be angry. I didn't want to slip into the fog. I remember when Dog and the others spoke to me that day at my father's grave, that they'd be there for me, no matter the circumstances, knowing that I can't rely on him anymore because he's gone. And I believe them. But now both of my fathers are gone. And I'm so angry! So I tried to go see Doc before my temper got out of hand. But he wasn't home, and I don't know, it made me more mad, and, well, you saw the rest.
Oh, so that's why Dragon Bliss decided to rearrange the landscape. It's a good thing you never learned how to fight like a dragon. You might have taken out a lot more. But anger like that? Not sure that's what I would be feeling if I were in your place. Don't get me wrong, I punched a hole through a wall once, but that was out of frustration, not grief.
Well, excuse me for having some common decency to take it out on some heartless rocks instead of your wolf brother's office door. It's not my fault they are both gone and Doc wasn't in to speak with me. This is the only way I know how to deal with this. Either that or deny it ever happened, then maybe I could get through this without completely losing my mind.
Here, you want to stomp up there? It'll probably sound more satisfying.
What are you doing? Why would you think I want to hurt you? I can't lose any more people I care about, so what makes you think I want to hurt you? Idiot!
Aha, so that's what this is about. You're angry because you feel like people you love are being taken away, and it's out of your control. Go ahead, you can stomp it out on me. Don't worry about hurting me.
I think I'm not the only one who needs help here after all.
Sorry. Probably not the right time for joking around. 2 fathers now, both taken before their time. I'm guessing you feel really cheated, among other things.
Understatement! Look, I know Doc says that changes is inevitable, and that I shouldn't worry about the things I can't control, but I don't care! Is it too much to ask to have at least one father stay in my life long enough to make me feel secure in that I was looked after and given all the knowledge they knew to help me on my journey through life? I guess that it all boiled over in the end, because if they can be taken away so soon, then it means that could happen to you, or Doc, or any of our friends. I don't want that to happen. I can't let that happen. Please don't leave me too, like my dad and my stepdad did to me, or...
But I'm not... Oh. I guess I kinda am. Guess I always have been, haven't I?
I'm sorry. That's a burden I didn't want to put on any of my friends. I don't want to be a burden. Stupid. Why did I come here?
Whoa, hold up. I want you to take that thought and toss it in the trash. Seriously. Nothing stupid about coming to your friends to share your feelings. In fact, it takes a lot more courage than you think. I can't remember who said it, but I've always remembered this quote. A burden shared is half a burden. You can't tell me you're so tough and independent that you're going to handle this pain all by yourself.
I don't want to, but it's not the first time either. But I don't want to disappoint everyone who came out to support me.
Disappoint? No way.
Thespio said, you are all my family now too, that none of you were going anywhere. That I need to stop pushing you all away when I'm going through hard times. This is me trying, Teric. I'm trying to reach out to help in my struggle of one of the greatest griefs I've ever faced. But for me to actually follow through, to admit that I'm leaning on you and Dog this much, what if you both take this the wrong way? What if it's too much? Will you leave me too? I'd understand if this is too much for the both of you, just so long as you tell me. Be honest. Bump me on the head. I don't care. Just don't leave me with the unknown.
I am being honest. And the truth is, I'm staying right here. Ears open for as long as you need me. No disappointment, no judgment, and no... Wolf! Hey, Doc. Did you hear all that?
Some. I have been worried about you as of late, Blissey, and it is good to know that you felt the need to reach out to us. I can only imagine how difficult it's been for you as of late. How can we be of help to you, Lightning?
Well... that's a hard question to answer. I wish I could ask you to help find a way to, I don't know, go back in time? Make this all not happen to begin with? Go back and save my previous father from his heart attack? Go back in time to warn my stepfather of his illness? Then maybe I wouldn't be sitting here, crying my eyes out, burdening more of my loved ones with more anger and sadness, while making hopeless pleas to the both of you that you won't lead me to!
It's not hopeless, Bliss. To tell you the truth, I'm pretty flattered that you would consider Doc and me as, how did you put it?
Wolf Bro, she called me. Though I don't know if she had a specific nickname for you, Teric. I know that she also looked up to you like an older sibling.
Dragon Bro. But yes.
But that is something that I want to live up to. So no, you don't have to beg me not to leave. Too bad you're stuck with me.
I can tell that you've been feeling overwhelming amounts of anger and frustration, Lightning, and even some fear mixed in under it all. But the fact that you are grieving means that you still have a love that lingers. I hope you will at least always be grateful that you had that love in your life.
Of course, I'm grateful, but that's also a double-edged sword sometimes. It hurts that much when you lose that loved one too. I look at my mother, who's suffering from this loss to levels I can't even imagine. And I think about how unfair it will be that she won't be able to travel the world with her life partner by her side anymore. Or that he won't get to see any of his grandchildren grow up. Or that he won't get to fulfill that dream of camping and exploring our countryside. And now here I sit, reflecting on what he also said to me in the past. That he wouldn't leave my side and always be around to take care of me and my siblings and my mom too. But even he couldn't stop the inevitable of his illness that took him. So, when I hear both of you say that you two are stuck with me, that you'll always be there, I can't hold that against any of you, because deep down I know that you both can't see into the future, or control when the inevitable might occur. That's what scares me. The reality that one day, whether I like it or not, one of you will... That's what I'm so afraid of. It happened to two men in my life. They were strong, they were loved, they had everything to live for, and yet they were still taken too soon. I prayed, I hoped, I believe in miracles. They had loved ones that weren't ready to let them go. But it wasn't enough. Why should I blindly hope that either one of you will stay with me forever? Or that I will stay with you all forever? Forever is a long, long time. And as cheesy as this quote is, time has a way of changing things.
Yes. So much that is outside of our control, however much we'd like it to be otherwise. Loved ones that we want to hold on to. Dreams we've had for so much of our lives which don't seem to come true. Tends to make one want to lose heart for how unfair it seems. I know you don't want either of us to say that we'll be with you forever, because right now that is what's weighing heaviest on your mind. But Teric and I are here with you now, right here, because this is where the both of us want to be most in the world at this moment. However fleeting it may be, this is what you have, Blissey. It may be of some small comfort compared to the heavy burden you are wrestling with, but such fragile moments are still worth the while.
The way I see it, you can rage against the dying of the light, as it were. Spend a lot of time being bitter and upset. It seems like kind of a waste of time and energy, though. I like Doc's way better. We need to acknowledge that someday, some way or another, each of us will come to the end of our own lives. But we can take joy in the gift of time that we have been given, and cherish those moments while we have them.
So I guess asking you both to stay with me for as long as you are able, would that be a fair compromise to all this frustration and fear of losing you all so soon?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
We shall do what we can with what we have where we are.
It doesn't change what happened. I know that Doc and I are no replacement for your father and your stepfather. But I have no problem making that kind of commitment. Truth is, I kind of already feel that way about a number of folks in our friend group. You, Misty Phantom, Mad Munchkin, and others. It's like a happy responsibility to take you under my wing. Maybe it's just the protector in me, but it's something that I'm glad that I can do.
And it's something I was scared to lose as well. I know I couldn't ask either of you to replace the fathers I've lost. I never would, but having older, trustworthy figures that I could look up to is something I truly treasure and rely on. I guess that's why I got so angry. I was just scared that it was gone too.
Well, I don't want to try and make any promises with you because that's not what you really need right now. Perhaps what we can do is just listen to what you appreciated most about those you loved. Share in that memory with you.
Well, I guess I can finally explain my name in full now. Lightning Firetail Marshmallow Bliss. Marshmallow is more of a nickname, something the whole family conjured up. Whereas Firetail was a combo of my father's name and my grandfather's name. Dad used to call me other things too in my youth when I was younger. I apparently have a good set of lungs, because Screamlessy was a common name he chose for me. And Shyhammer, my stepdad, well, he was more of a quiet, hardworking type. Worked hard, loved by my mother, and did his best to look after all of us, especially when he married into my family. I remember when I was much younger, I asked him, "Hey, so what is it like to inherit 4 daughters on top of the fact you have sons? Since that's all you knew before you were raising us." And his response? He'd smile and say, "It's different, but never a dull moment."
Nice. You know, I'm kind of in the same boat. All sons, no daughters. I always wanted to have a girl or two, but turns out the wife and I just don't know how to make little girl babies. My wife was pretty sure our first child would be a girl. Even called him Catherine before he was born. All up until we got the first ultrasound.
It's good to be helping.